Hey everybody, welcome back to some Duel Universe. So we're back here, and we're crafting in this one anyways. Oh, hydraulics. Yeah, I put hydraulics in there. Hydraulics in this one. They're all crafting hydraulics at this point. Because I want to get some containers going, obviously, which is going to be pretty important for us. Now, I needed to make... Oh yeah, you remember we needed to do that frame. Let's see here. Let's look at our... So if you weren't watching last time, obviously we started Industry on the Moon, and we're going to continue working on that this episode, so if this is all boring to you, you know the skip button. Anyways, let's see what we want here. So I would like a basic container, please. And I would like to get an M size. Well, M size probably mostly, because, yeah. But here's the M one, so we're gonna need more components. Oh yes, we needed these large frames, so it's made in here. So basic reinforced frame. So basic. Yeah, so reinforced frame L, I guess it was, right? There you go. So these are pretty darn expensive if you think about it. 515 liters for one. That is, yeah, so for people who don't pay attention, that is a lot. I mean a lot. So we need, well, if we're gonna do this the right-ish way, you probably need two, but then you have the certain plugs. Maybe I should just do one for now. Was that enough to get started? Yeah, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Okay, so that's cool. We got that going, because that'll get us that container anyways. And then, oh yeah, we have our new guys here that we finished last time. So, yeah, these guys right here, basic refinery. So this will let us actually refine things. So that container is more important to me just even for this, just for the fact that I can do this. Now, I probably would want two of them now I think about it. Yeah, actually, I'm thinking maybe I do want a second medium one. We'll let it go and I can do the one after, but I'm thinking, yeah, I probably would like to have a second one just for the fact that I could do that. Okay, so it's up to you how you want to do this. I was thinking I'll just go like this, and then, yeah, I'll just do something like this. They're not going to be equal or anything. Oh, that one was off a bit anyways, but anyways, that should work. Okay, so this is the actual refineries, which is pretty important. So this is the one that I thought I was making originally, which I didn't. So this is to make your piers. And the nice part about these refineries is they don't require schematics for the low ones. So this is all schematic free, which is exactly what we want. So this is what I'd like to put in a container. I'd like to have a decent sized container, and then, you know, put it towards that. Now, I'm pretty sure you can't just build... I can try, but I'm almost certain that you can't link, say, this to something over here. Invalid construct. Okay, yeah, obviously, that just... That told us instantly that, you know, you can't do that. So, that's a waste to even attempt it, so... that would be cool, obviously, if you could hook them up like that, just even temporarily. But maybe there is something there, or maybe one day, you know, there'd be something even like to dump or whatever. But yeah, so you got this. Let's put you guys over here. This container is a little fullish, but not too bad. So my steel, oh yeah, my steel is running out like crazy, obviously. Let's see here. So look, yeah, you got lots of these guys now. Can't fit them all in there right now, but let's look into making more steel. So we got the pure iron, pure aluminum. How did I make even steel before? Oh, coal, that's right. So let's see. This is the part where we having no inventory space kind of sucks, because I like to jump on and make more steel, but you know, obviously that's a problem. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do it in my inventory for now, just because at least I can do that. And then we'll worry about that later. But obviously you get the idea where, you know, you run into problems. So yeah, we already have it in there. So let's do steel in here. Plus you don't need the blueprints for this right now. I think steel you do, though, if you're going to start doing it the other way. So, crap. Just click something with steel. There you go. Yeah, because you do need it for industry, which is... I guess you get 79, so it's not terrible. But, I mean, you still have to, you know, go through that process, so... So this will give you 795. So let's see, 500. So This would be a little bit more than you need for just one of those things. Takes 8 minutes to give you an idea, but let's do them in 5. Yeah, let's do that because that takes 250, 500. Yeah. Let's do 10 in total. I'll probably cancel it by then, but that'll start it in chunks, and that way if I need to feed this a bit more, I can. And then I'm just going to let these guys run a bit more, and then, yeah, more likely I will make that second container. We just have to wait for... I guess you can't interrupt this part way through, or I guess you could, but it probably, you know... You don't want to interrupt it, obviously, so I just have to remember to at least build one more of those. And that'll just be for these guys, and then we'll continue on. I probably want to make another one just for even basic, items eventually and things like that. So we're going to need a lot of those containers, but this is the start to it. And once we get this stuff up and running, it's going to be so easy because these guys will do all the materials one by one. Or sorry, these guys will do all the materials one by one. And then I can process them. I can put them into a bigger container. These guys can grab them and say, okay, maintain, say, 1,000 of something else and blah, blah, blah. Maintaining is the best part of these, right? Because when you do your outputs and you do the maintaining, better example over here is when you do the products and maintain, it'll check the output, right? And that way you don't overuse all your iron and coal, but at the same time, you don't have to worry about running out in a sense. So, but yeah, no, it'll be a lot of fun either way. So we'll be back here in a few. Okay, let's see what we have going on. Did you guys finish or running out? You ran out. Oh, yes. I think these guys ran out of pipes, actually. Not enough space. Okay, let's get rid of some of the steel, I guess. This is the inventory space issue we're slowly getting. I mean, we can remove a lot of this stuff temporarily even. I'm going to need some of it in here, but obviously I can, get rid of some of it temporarily. And then let's go ahead and put pipes in here. There you go. Oh yeah, there you go. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, there you go. So what about the container here? Maybe it's time for this. This is a weird... Don't ask. It's some LOD bug that's existed forever. So let's see. Basic container. Basic container. Might not be in here. Why basic container? Oh. What the? Uh-oh. I think you actually have to have the next one up. I didn't know this, but I think you need the larger assembler for it. Jerks. Let's see here. Basic container M requires a large assembler. Okay, well, we'll just have to do that. That's all right. We need it eventually, so assemble. Okay, here it is. Ta-da! So you need all this stuff for it, which we probably have most of it, if not all of it. So I'm guessing you're not working because you're missing something. Screws, basic power system. 125 for those. That's a lot. Something we have enough of, but it's a lot. And then I guess medium. These are both the same thing here. Is that what was missing? Still missing something here. Oh, the panels. Is it inside of there? No, the panel. Oh, no. Is it a large panel? Oh, large panel. So we have regular panel. We need a large panel. So this is where things get a little bit more complicated, obviously, and takes a little extra time. So, it's mobile panel? I guess so. I didn't actually pay attention, so maybe I should. Basic mobile panel. Okay. I'm gonna need the other thing too, large, right? But we'll start with actually, we already did one of those, didn't we? So we might have enough of these. Though I might need another one then. Let's do one more. Yeah, let's do this first, and then I'll do the panel. Because I realize I'm gonna need that. So let's just stop this. Actually, there we go. And then what was it? Panel. We want large. There we go. And then for now, just one. I want more, obviously, but we're starting with one. There we go. So those got those two going. Awesome. So yeah, now we come back in another whatever minutes here. So 26 minutes. That's all right. That's just how it is. This is the factory stuff. And keep in mind, you're normally supposed to do this with friends, multiple people, like, you know, not just one person like me, but you do this with like 3, 4, 10, 20 people, right? It's an MMO after all. I don't mind doing this solo because it helps you guys understand it a bit more too. And you know, I don't want to teach you all the recipes or anything like that. I think the big issue, what we're doing here, is I'm hoping I teach you how to learn how to do it on your own. So, you know, the way I play with the interfaces, how I look up something, you know, Control K, obviously, to get the schematics, things like this. I'm hoping that you guys just, you know, basically say, oh, I understand the whole system now. I can do it on my own, and then go from there. So, but anyways, we'll come back once those get done. Okay, I think those are done, so let's go grab them. So here's our large, and that large. Excellent. Put you in here, and here. Oh my goodness, is that heavy, huh? Let's take those out, put that in there. Oh yeah, that takes a lot of weight. Okay, let's check over here now. So, we still want to make large start. Ooh, no schematic. That's because we didn't add one in here. So we're gonna go and add that in here. So I'm guessing it's just a large elemental one, right? Let's see if that works. Boom. Headshot. Okay. 2 hours, 5 minutes? Holy crap. 2 hours remaining. Oh my, that's still a little longer than I expected. So, see you next week. That's awesome, but obviously it shows you, you know. But like I said, like literally just before I did the cut, I told you that this is the whole point. You know, this is, you know, you could have 10 of these running kind of thing, and you'd have multiple people working on this and things like that. So, you once you make one, you have one. Obviously, you know, I will want more maybe later on, but you know. That's the kind of the point. So we're doing it a little slow, but that's fine. We'll get there. Yeah, so let's see, 11, 12, 12:30 almost. Yeah, it's 12:30 midnight, obviously, but yeah, I probably can record a wee bit there, and then might have to do a cut from there, but we'll see. But either way, this is kind of industry, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. At least you'll get an idea of these videos and where to work on, right? So I might head back and get materials with my ship here too. Oh no, we can't because we don't have room. Okay, yeah, we have to wait till we get more space so we can dump items too. Okay, let's see what we got going here. So we got our large assembly line now. How beautiful is that? Let's see what this thing looks like. Well, apparently it's a bit large. I mean, kind of makes sense then. So let's go and put it here, I guess. There you go. Well, that is pretty large. Okay. And let's see here. Basic container. Basic container large. So this will require, or no, sorry, medium we were doing. So this will require obviously a schematic as well, which should be one of the ones we already have. Tier 1M, yeah, so it's the tier 1 stuff. So let's just put 3 of them in there for now. Okay, and then we're gonna link this guy. Let's go back to build actually. So we're gonna link you to here, and then you to here, I guess. There we go. And then, yeah, I'd like to get at least 2 of these guys. How many? Let's see. Basic container M. I thought I made more of these. Oh, they'd be in here then, probably. Aha, there you go. We're going to do 2 for now. And then go from there. So we need the hydraulics and components. Okay, so 2 of those, please. Okay, so components is probably what we're missing, I'm guessing. There you go. And then a buttload of hydraulics. There she goes. Okay. And that takes 94 minutes and 5 seconds, so that's gonna take a while. So 30. Yeah, I'll be probably. So I'll let it run, and then we'll get to use them tomorrow. And then that way, yeah. So it'll be a part of the same episode. I'm being nice to you guys. I'm really extending this, but yeah, I'll continue this on after, and then yeah. So when we come back, we'll have those two made, and it'll just make life a little easier. And then I'll probably just hook. What I think I'll do is I'll just start with hooking them up with just these guys here. To be fair, or sorry, these guys here, and then I can easily go out and mine again, and then just dump them into there because it's worth like 8 of these, right, for one of those containers. So I'll have the input and output, and that way I can, you know, get a jump start on getting a bunch of things refined, and yeah, now I can mine, and I don't have to worry about that part. It's all automated, right? So, but either way, we'll see you next time. Okay, so it's a new day, like real life new day. I'm back. And we got those containers done. I actually made a third one. Before I went to bed, I was like, oh, you know, it was starting on a second one. I hit stop, and I'm like, let's do a third one. I made sure I had enough components for it, just so we don't have to, you know, deal with it. And yeah, we have more stuff here. So, oh boy. Yeah, they're a little bit bigger, aren't they? Holy crap. So, you know what? Maybe like to make life easier, let's do something like this for now. So let's go and like bring this upwards. Is there like a control? Okay, there you go. So if you control this, you can, yeah, bring it up a bit more. Oh, that's cool. Let's see here. Boom, done. There you go. That's fine, as long as I can get it up to the... There you go. And then, yeah, we'll just do that. Control, I guess. Okay, so let's bring it back. There you go. Interesting. Did I not put this the right height? Or it looks different, doesn't it? Interesting. It doesn't matter too much. It's just, yeah. Do you want it the same way? Yeah, might as well. Okay, there you go. Let's do it this way this time. Oh, I must have screwed up too much. Interesting how that happens. I don't know if there's a way to fix that or not, but... So we'll just go in here. And then, yeah, that's fine. And then we're just going to go left here. There you go. So, oh, it's not the same on them. Oh, well. Close enough, anyway. So, yeah, these guys will hold a lot more, obviously, which is nice. So you can have one of these as your, you know, storage if you want. So, like, we have a lot of stuff in here right now. I might keep one for my... Okay, I just put, like, all the stuff in here. And, you know, I grab it, use it, whatever. Fuel down here. And, yeah, so I guess it doesn't really... What happens if you do stack? Does it resort it? Oh, it does. Okay. So there's a way, if you hold... What was it again? Double-click control? Yeah, so hold control and double-click. You can go like this if you didn't know this, by the way. Boom, 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 boom. And there you go. So let's make this my link container for now. So that way we can... let's get out of this build mode here, by the way. There you go. So we're going to probably use these guys for some of the crafting anyways, but I'm just kind of cleaning it up right now, right? So link container. Just take you guys over here. Link container. There you go. Oh. Did it work still? Yeah, it did. Okay. I guess it sends a packet and then it's like, okay, we're done. Did we get it all in there at once? I think so. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, no, it did. Okay, cool. So everything in all of our inventories, our ship inventories, all these inventories, all fit in one single container. So that's the good news. This is why medium containers were pretty important to me, obviously. That way I can get that started. Now what we can do is finally link some of this input, output, whatever. I think the way to go for me personally would be go with a medium container and have the ore in it, and then medium container output from the ore out there, and then work on the other stuff from there. So let's go ahead and get these linked, actually. So let's go ahead. and say this one can go link to this, and then this to this. I could have probably done this faster by going back and forth, like, you know, going like this after, but that's all right. There you go. Interesting, those has a viz, I guess, to help you see better or something. I don't know. That's really cool. Okay, so those are set now. And then you can literally just set these as whatever you want, right? So they do other ones too. So these do products, and then you got your peers. So you have an uncommon one as well, which you're going to want to do probably eventually. But those will require blueprints, keep in mind. But I don't need that right now. We don't have any of those right now with us anyways. So I guess we'll just do them in the alphabetical whatever. So there you go, start. Obviously, there's nothing in it right now, so it's not going to work on anything, but there you go. So this is your carbon. Because I don't see any reason not to have this, you know, fully automated, obviously. Here's, there you go. Here's your iron. Go. And then last one here. Oops. There you have. And silicon. There you go. Oh, I have to hit the start. Yeah, so I think they're all good now. And then, yeah, so basically all we need to do is start mining a bit more. We are getting a little low on the resources, obviously. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll just take you guys here. I wonder if you can go like this. Oh, yeah, so if you hold control and click each individual one, you can do that as well. So let's put those guys into there. And yeah, so we're not hurting actually for some materials. I mean, the iron's low, blah, blah, blah. So obviously I'm hurting a wee bit, but it's not like, oh no. But yeah, so let's go ahead and I guess you can click on these machines and tell them to unlink. Where was the... Sorry, I thought there was like a remove. Yeah, no, maybe I'm wrong. Or is it because you have to be in the build mode for it to show up? Oh, there you go. Remove output. Okay. Remove input. Let's do that. Remove input. Because that makes it easier. Remove input, and then there you go. There you go. So we'll let them still have their this one here, right? Yeah. Let's just still let them have this one here. Let's move this over here, I guess. You put it underneath or something for now. There you go. And then let's go ahead and take these inputs. So we'll let these inputs actually be from here now. So keep in mind, there is going to be limited, like, you're not supposed to link one container to, like, 50 different machines, obviously, blah, blah, blah. It's the early age, actually. Oh, we'll do it for now. That's probably not going to work so well, actually, when I think about it, but you can actually link multiple containers into one thing as well, which is kind of cool, so... I'm just thinking, depending on what I'm going to craft, you probably wanted to hook up the resources to those, but that's the thing, you can actually do that. So if we go back up here... and then do our linking tool again, we can, so this is our, yeah, so this is gonna be the, yeah, so we can link those as well into it. And then they can grab off the resources that we grab, right? So, and then you got, you know, we'll do it to this one as well. So it's kind of cool what you can do with it, to be fair. Okay, so let's go to this mode, there we go. So it's up to you what you need or want. I should build a bunch of stuff, honestly, like, hey, you know, screws, whatever. That's kind of how we're doing it, so. Let's see, schematics. Let's do screws, I guess. Or, sorry, that's the metalworks, actually, isn't it, for those little ones, yeah. So we should probably set these guys up, too. Do you want to do it directly from... Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do these directly here. So let's grab... This is going to be output anyways for these, right? So let's go grab these out of here. I'm thinking let's just put all the metals, like this type of stuff, all into this here. Even these for now. These take up a lot of space just because the mixed metals, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, we'll put all these here. There you go. There you go. That should be pretty good for now. And then that way we can access those. And then, yeah, once again, we'll do the same thing now. Hopefully we have enough room. Like I said, I think that max is 10 plugs or something. So it isn't a lot of plugs when you think about it, but... So, okay. At least that's what I think it is. Or maybe I'm just thinking about that other one. I don't know. But, yeah, these are outputting. Well, you also put... Oh, that's fine. I don't care if you're grabbing from there from before. Woo! There's somebody flying pretty fast. Oh, this is the darn part of the game, those little stall things that happen. So there's this weird, like, you probably notice it. Like, I interact with something, it ticks, it lags a wee bit. That's always there, and it's something that causes this game never to be super smooth. So you see one guy zipping across the sky, you can almost guarantee there's a chance that it will stall out for a brief second or two. And it's really annoying because for him, he'll be just still coasting like we would be. But the server doesn't, like, continuously update or have this seamless, you know... I think that's the issue. The server doesn't quite simulate it. The server and the client don't quite simulate it. And so it's like, you know, you're not expecting it to send a packet every millisecond kind of thing. But at the same time, you're supposed to simulate that, but they do these weird little, you know, that little stall. And it drives... It takes away the immersion a bit, obviously, as you can see, which is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. So I'm really happy with this. I think we're just going to leave it like this. You've seen me do all the parts and stuff now anyways. More likely what I'm just going to do is I'm going to get some parts going here, and then I'm going to go out and mine a bunch, dump them in the container, let that factory deal with them, and then there you go. Like, we got things going, and then after that, you know, I'll keep building and expanding. I have blueprints going. They're very, very time-consuming. So... I have, I set a longer timer on this stuff. Batch 1 of 10. Oops, which one was that one? Oh, S-Core schematic. Okay, 12 hours. Yeah, so some of these are a little longer, but I'm just like, okay, I'll get a bunch of these batch-wise, but, so I have them. But, yeah, if you look here, for example, this is the L schematic. It actually costs 725K, but it costs 40 hours of time to make. It's a little bit insane. But eventually I would like an L core, obviously, for my base, but it's not like something I'm in a rush or anything to do. You know, our little setup here is just perfect, to be fair, in many ways. So, but I will work on that over time. So, yeah, basically I'm just going to queue more parts, set more parts, go mining, work on that. We're doing good for cash right now, too. Oh, it says right there, yeah, so 14 million, which is not terrible. I could have a bit more, but yeah, that's what you do. I mine a bunch of times. Now I don't have to do all the construction on my character. I can do it through all this. So I could go mining crazy, come back, dump it, blah, blah, blah. And then when I have too many resources, because it's going to take time to process, and, you know, I'm not going to have, like, 2 or 3 of these of each yet. I'll probably wait till I get, like, at least another core, like the M core, L core, whatever. And then I might have 2 or 3 of these per resource, right? But till that point, then I'll probably just sell some of this resource as well, because we'll bottleneck on it a bit, and then I'll sell those for more cash, you know, 25 credits per liter of tier 1 materials, right? So, but I would like to visit another planet. So I hear that you can get some good stuff at one of the other planets. I'd actually like to go visit that and see how that works. So that's something probably going to be on my agenda. In fact, I think it's going to be Mattis. I think it's Mattis people keep talking about. Surface ores being pretty good. So I kind of want to do that after I do like a load here and get some stuff queued up. So, but either way, thank you so much. I hope this episode and the last episode weren't too choppy for you. I was trying to show you as much as I could at once, but as you know, you're limited. Like, oh, great, we have to make this. It takes 3-4 hours. Like I said, it's an MMO. I have no problem with that. The only downside for you guys is we've been a bit jumpy, right? So hopefully it wasn't too bad. It was smooth enough. You enjoyed it enough. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.